Welcome back to the channel, where today we're tackling a growing concern impacting our ecosystems, farmlands, and even city neighborhoods: the surge of invasive wildlife and how we manage them. From marauding feral monkey troops to rapidly expanding wild boar herds, controlling these species demands sharp strategies, creative thinking, and sometimes a bit of grit. So what's working? Can old-school hunting methods cut it, or is it time for cutting-edge solutions? Stick around as we dive deep, hit that like button, share with friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more.
Even bribery.
We put it around.
In Windhoek, Namibia, the Gorgon community faces a relentless challenge as packs of up to 90 baboons invade their settlement. These bold intruders don't just plunder crops. They've stormed homes, leaving families trapped indoors for days. The fear is real, and the stakes are high as residents grapple with protecting their livelihoods and safety. Invasive baboons wreak havoc, costing communities over $600,000 each year in ruined crops, damaged property, and cleanup efforts. Beyond the financial burden, the emotional toll is profound, as families grapple with fear and frustration from these relentless intruders. This escalating human-wildlife conflict is transforming urban areas across Africa, where encounters with bold baboons are becoming all too common. Imagine opening your front door to find one staring you down. How would you handle the shock? As baboon raids on homes and food supplies intensify, communities are turning to electric wire mesh fences as a critical line of defense. But these clever primates, undeterred by basic electric barriers, have learned to outsmart them, forcing residents to invest in more advanced and costly solutions. What was once a hopeful deterrent has become a stark reminder of the growing challenge, pushing neighborhoods to rethink how they protect their homes and livelihoods. Electric fences alone can't stop the baboon invasions plaguing Namibian communities, pushing residents to seek stronger solutions. Enter the second line of defense: baboon hunting, a practice rooted in the traditions of the San people, Namibia's ancient hunter-gatherers. For over 20,000 years, their time-tested methods, honed in the late Stone Age, have been passed down, blending survival skills with cultural reverence. This enduring tradition remains a powerful tool for those protecting their homes and livelihoods today. Formal baboon hunting regulations took shape in Namibia around 1935, transitioning age-old practices into a structured, government-overseen system. Now, anyone looking to hunt baboons needs a valid license from the Namibian Ministry of Environment, Forestry, and Tourism. These rules balance cultural heritage with modern wildlife management, ensuring communities can defend their properties while respecting the region's complex ecosystem. Namibia doesn't hand out baboon hunting licenses lightly. They're part of a tightly regulated wildlife management program aimed at balancing population control with ethical, eco-friendly practices. This matters because, over the last 10 years, controlled operations have removed more than 12,000 baboons to safeguard farms, protect water sources, and keep communities safe in urbanizing areas. It's a tough but necessary step to ease the strain of human-wildlife conflict while preserving the region's delicate ecosystem. Hunters quickly learned that brute force doesn't cut it against baboons, whose speed and smarts make them elusive targets. Instead, savvy trappers now use wire cage traps baited with irresistible treats like fruit or fermented corn. This clever strategy can nab up to 15 baboons in a single day, offering a more effective and humane way to manage their growing numbers.
And I could quite graphically see the result of the shotgun range.
Sophisticated trapping techniques, like remotely triggered trap gates, let hunters secure cages instantly without facing the unpredictable baboons head-on. A single failed trap can spook an entire troop, turning them more destructive and elusive, so precision is key. Hunters stick to 3 golden rules: place traps covertly, use bait with an irresistible scent, and check traps often to ensure success. This strategic approach keeps the process efficient and minimizes stress on both the animals and the community. This careful, responsible trapping has won the respect of Namibian locals, who see licensed hunters as guardians of their safety and the region's ecological balance. But is it enough to address the growing baboon challenge? If this glimpse into their world has sparked new thoughts, drop your ideas in the comments below. Subscribe for more stories, and let your voice help shape the conversation. Stories of life out here in the heartland. Lately, our quiet community has been on edge due to an uptick in wild boar sightings. These invasive critters are threatening the crops we've spent months nurturing, just as harvest season kicks into gear. One wrong move from these boars could destroy our hard-earned yields overnight. Determined to safeguard our farms and our way of life, my neighbors and I banded together for a community-wide hunt to stop these pests in their tracks before they wreak havoc. As the first light of dawn broke over the horizon, we assembled at the base of the mountain, rifles ready and our trusty hunting dogs raring to go. We didn't waste a second, splitting into teams and fanning out across the terrain. Barely 10 minutes in, a sharp crack of gunfire rang through the valley. One of our crew had taken a shot. A quick radio call confirmed a boar had been spotted. Using GPS on our phones, we tracked its path through the brush. Then, out of nowhere, I saw a massive boar charging straight at me. Big mistake. I steadied my rifle, took aim, and with one clean shot, dropped the beast right where it stood. As we pressed deeper into the hunt, the dog's frenzied barking snapped our focus to a boar charging in the distance. I steadied my rifle, dialed in the scope, and pulled the trigger. The shot was clean, and the boar collapsed instantly, motionless in the dirt. We paused, catching our breath in the tense silence. 15 minutes later, the dogs erupted again, their howls echoing from the base of a gnarled tree, likely hot on a fresh trail. My pulse raced as I spotted movement, a second boar darting through the brush. I locked on fire and watched it drop with a thud right where it stood. Buoyed by the thrill of success, we climbed higher up the rugged mountain slope. In the distance, a dark, hulking shape caught my eye, a familiar silhouette against the fading light. The boar spotted us and bolted, but we were ready. A sharp crack split the air as my shot found its mark, felling the beast in its tracks. Down below, our team at the mountain's base cornered another boar lurking in the undergrowth. It burst from its hiding spot.
Don't forget to wear some cut-resistant
My buddy
clothing
steadied
and
himself,
pack a first
took a
aid.
deep breath, and squeezed off a shot. The first round grazed it, but he was quick to fire again, and this time, the boar went down for good. Barely 10 minutes after our last takedown, another boar lumbered into view. We froze, holding our shots to keep it calm, inching closer for the perfect angle. My buddy saw his chance, lined up his rifle, and fired a clean, precise shot that slammed into the boar's core. It crumpled to the ground in seconds, just kicking up around it. Our dogs, noses to the ground, didn't let us rest long. They picked up a fresh scent and tore off, leading us on a heart-pounding chase through thick brush. The boar, winded and cornered, finally faltered. I took the shot, and it dropped clean, sealing another hard-earned win. The danger wasn't over. A rogue herd of wild hogs had been wreaking havoc in a nearby neighborhood, tearing up yards and threatening folks' safety. A pro-hunting crew was called in to handle the mess. We set up at dawn on the mountain's crest, spreading out in a tight formation, eyes scanning the terrain. Suddenly, a pack of hogs burst into view, zigzagging to throw us off. I sprinted after them, heart racing, until a clear shot opened up. My bullet hit true, striking a vital spot, and one hog went down hard, stopping their chaotic charge in its tracks. Moments later, my eyes caught the glint of another boar crashing through the underbrush. I didn't hesitate. My rifle snapped up, and a single shot dropped it cold before it could bolt. For the next half hour, we tracked a massive, powerful hog barreling down the hillside. I closed the gap, heart thumping, and squeezed the trigger, landing a clean hit that sent it sprawling. Scanning further, I spotted another hog in the distance, barely visible through the trees.
Suddenly,
despite the range,
split.
I steadied my aim,
Sound.
pulse racing, and fired. The shot was true, and the hog stumbled, collapsing in a heap. The hunt didn't let up. Rustling leaves betrayed another hog nearby, and I unleashed a quick burst of shots, making sure it had no chance to slip away. The hogs were everywhere, practically daring us to take them on. I lined up another careful shot and dropped one.